It's quite the find. Hello friends, and welcome back to Crow's Thrifty Finds. My name is Melanie. So for this week's video, it's going to be kind of a unique video. I guess you could kind of call it a sourcing video, because we are going to talk about a hidden gem to source for items to resell. And maybe this isn't a hidden gem for some of you, because I've heard that people even resell full-time just sourcing from this one store. So I am going to reveal what the store is, and I'm going to show you all a recent haul from my visit there. So it's a pretty common store, at least in places that I've lived, but I know they're not everywhere. But the store I'm talking about is, drum roll please, Ross. So I don't know if any of you all have tried sourcing at Ross, but it's a good place to do so. But here is the thing. This has been my experience with Ross. If items are regularly priced, it's probably not worth it. But if you've got items that they mark down, items on clearance, it's very much worth it. And I will show you all why with the items that I found at my local Ross just the other day. I do mostly source at Goodwill, other thrift stores and yard sales, but I dabble with retail arbitrage sometimes also. So I definitely check Ross every now and again. And after what I got there the other day, I'm wondering why I don't go more often. It is nice to have just new items to sell that aren't going to have issues of any kind, except, whatever issues they had that brought them to Ross to begin with. And some of these items you'll see have little issues that I'm going to be able to fix before I actually sell them. So as long as you're aware of the issues, just, you want to examine things carefully from Ross before you buy them, just to make sure that if there is an issue or a defect, that it's something you can, fix or wash or whatever the solution is. So let's get into it. So I just have to show you guys first the bag. Ross probably has the largest bags of any store that I've ever shopped in. I know Goodwill has some pretty big bags too, but I think these Ross bags are actually even bigger. So amazing how large this bag is. All of my goods fit into one bag without issue. So they're gargantuan bags. We're going to start with an item first that's not as exciting. We'll kind of build up to the bigger, better items. But I found this Columbia backpack. It's obviously brand new, everything from Ross is, but these prices were almost like thrift store prices, especially as, thrift stores have been charging more as time goes on. But this, I paid $6.49 for this Columbia backpack, and I haven't found comps exactly like this bag, but there's similar ones that are going new in the upper 20s, lower 30s. So that is probably what I'm going to ask for this bag. It may not sell, until maybe summertime, possibly, but at $6.49, I am going to take the chance and buy it, because that's super cheap. That's thrift store price anyways. Oh, this next item is actually to keep, but just to show you how cheap the Ross clearance actually gets. This is a Hurley jacket, like a windbreaker kind of jacket that I bought for my son, and it was only $2.49. I hope you guys aren't seeing this backwards. I hope it's facing the right way. But yeah, $2.49 for this coat. It's going to be perfect for the spring and summer. So he definitely liked that when I showed it to him. So let's go with the next item. Trying to get it out here. This was an exciting find. These are Doc Martens. These are boots, obviously. These are women's. They're a smaller women's size, so they might take a little bit longer to sell, but they'll also fit children. And I know kids and teens wear these. So you will not believe, I paid $19.99 for these. And I didn't just get one pair, I got 2 pairs. So these boots, you know, being white, they're not as big of a seller as the black ones. I would have been really excited if I could find these in black, but they were still worth picking up at $20 a pop. So I imagine I will get around $50 to $60 for these boots. That is what I'm expecting just based on comps that I have seen. It's kind of a realistic number. So that's exciting. I was super stoked to get those. Next, we have a purse. Purses used to be my big thing that I sold. Like, I was strictly selling purses back in the day. I loved sourcing at Plato's Closet and getting used purses. That was my jam. So this is kind of my area of comfort, though I'm actually admittedly not familiar with this brand, but they make really cute stuff. So the brand name is Karl Lagerfeld. I could be pronouncing that wrong, so please forgive me if I did. But this is great. So this purse, well, you know, they've got comparable value, $124. I do see people selling these for around that on eBay. But I paid their reduced price of $34.99. So I'm expecting to get around $100 for this bag. So a $70 dollar profit, or $65, $70 profit, not too bad. So hopefully that will be a good seller. There's only one other listed on eBay, and it's, yeah, in the $100 range. No sold comps, but plenty of sold comps from that brand. So I'm trusting that that is a kind of trendy, exciting brand for people to buy. So I thought their stuff was pretty cute, but that was the only item there that was reduced. So I didn't want to buy the other stuff. Next, we have a Roxy brand ski jacket. Now, this jacket does have an issue, but I'm pretty sure I can get it off. There's a little bit of black dirt at the bottom down there. I'm wondering if even a Tide pen will take care of it. If you all have suggestions for the best way to go about getting this off, I'm just going to try with plain old water and a washcloth first, and if that doesn't work, you know, I'll start getting into other options. I'd love to hear your cleaning secrets, though, if you have them. So these Roxy ski jackets, these are crazy expensive. So just to know, the MSRP on this is $169.95. You know, reality is, even on eBay, you'd probably not get that much, but you know, you should be able to get over $100 for this jacket. This is a very nice jacket for those who like to snowboard or ski, especially, but you just could stay nice and warm in jackets like this. So anybody that lives in the cold could enjoy this too. So I paid for this reduced, probably because of that dirt on the bottom. I paid $11.99 for this brand new Roxy ski coat. And yeah, it's a kid's double XL, which could also fit a woman. This would actually probably fit me because I'm pretty small at 5'2", so I could always wear it if I don't sell it, but I'm gonna make money on this. Like, there's just no way I can't. So just for that little bit of dirt at the bottom, I'm guessing that's why they marked it down. You will see the next item, and it was actually probably my favorite item that I got, and this is the last one I got to show you. This is dirty also, but hey, it's black, it's North Face, and it's definitely fallen on the ground. It's dusty, but this is all gonna come off. This is gonna wash off without an issue. There's nothing else wrong with this jacket. I examined all angles of it. This is a down North Face jacket, still with tags on, just as, you know, it will soon be as perfect as it can be. And this is, this is a 2T, so this is a toddler. So I checked comps on these, and they were selling between $70 and $80 new. So that's probably about what I can expect to get from this jacket. But, you know, great color. You know, parents know that this is not going to show too much dirt. You know, just a little bit of, once I get the little bit of dusting the dirt off, it'll be just fine. But yeah, this jacket retails, you know, originally $130, but I don't know that you can actually get quite that much. Maybe I'll start with it like $90, $95 and then mark it down if people aren't buying it. But it's a good find, and it's a perfect time of year to list. So you're probably wondering, well, what did I pay for this? And this one I paid, you know, a little more, I coughed up a little more money for. I paid $24.99, but still plenty of meat on the bones for a brand new black North Face jacket. I did not even realize they sold North Face at Ross, but lo and behold, they do. So I was really excited about this haul. This was a really great trip to Ross, and I would continue to encourage you all to look at your local Ross, or some people go to TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I haven't had as positive a reselling experience at either of those, but that's definitely not to say that you can't. But I would emphasize the clearance, the markdowns. That's really how you're going to make your money, especially at Ross. And I've also heard that at the end of January, they have some massive markdown sale where things are like 50 cents. So I would definitely look into that. That's a huge thing. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully you learned something today, kind of learned a new place to look out for. Maybe you haven't been doing that, you know, previously. Maybe retail arbitrage isn't something you've tried, but maybe now you might want to try it. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And until next time, this is Melanie with Crow's Thrifty Finds. Have a great night.